There's a pretty good story developing with the New York Giants, who rallied to beat the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday night. The Giants started 0-2 in epic, humiliating, meltdown fashion, but since then, 3 consecutive victories, entering a Monday night matchup with the Eagles in Philadelphia. I always say if you have a competent quarterback and a stud receiver, you have a chance. So as long as Odell Beckham Jr.'s hamstring is okay, the Giants are a threat in an NFC East that really does look like it's tough to peg. If Jamal Charles' knee injury ends his season, that could be a death blow for the Kansas City Chiefs. Charles is one of the most productive and versatile backs in the NFL. Really tough to overcome that sort of player being lost from your roster. The Cincinnati Bengals moved to 5-0 by erasing a 17-point deficit against the Seattle Seahawks in the fourth quarter. And doing it against that Seahawks defense said something to me. This Bengals team seems like it might be more resilient, and that really starts with quarterback Andy Dalton. If I were stacking up the league, the Packers and Patriots have to be 1-2, but the Bengals are building a case to be number 3. They're at Buffalo next. It's not really fair to punish Brandon Weeden for the Dallas Cowboys not getting a win against one of the best teams in the NFL. But after a loss to the Patriots made it 3 in a row without Tony Romo, I don't blame Jason Garrett one bit for fully examining the quarterback position. It's the one spot on the roster where you can get a sea change. The bye week is coming up. If you do go to Matt Castle, you've got a little bit more time to get him prepared. No matter who's under center, the Cowboys are short on weapons as long as Dez Bryant's out, but they've got to find a way to get out of the spiral sooner than later. They're at the Giants on October 25th. Detroit Lions coach Jim Caldwell says Matthew Stafford is still his starting quarterback, but after benching Stafford in the third quarter of a blowout loss to Arizona on Sunday, now that you've benched Stafford once, people are always going to wonder, what's it going to take for it to happen again? They've got 2 division opponents next, the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings, both in Detroit. And if you're wondering, no guaranteed money left on Matthew Stafford's contract. He's due $17 million with a cap number of $22.5 million in 2016.